Hello guys, glad you guys were able to click this. This is Halo Blade 17, also known Halo Music. A lot of the music that I write and I produce comes out of here. I wouldn't call myself a pro yet. Honestly, I'll still consider myself an amateur in a large way because my music is slowly developing and like turning into what I hope one day would be a phenomenal like soundtrack and everything. I'm right here to like hopefully point out and show you guys how to maybe start off writing music or start off editing music here in Studio One. And I'm gonna be here giving some pointers and some tricks that maybe it was hard for people to find, and also like things that I had to learn just messing around with this, right? I hope that you guys enjoy it, and well, let's get started. So the way we start off, at least the way I normally start off, is clicking up here where it says new song, right? Stick with the default, which is empty song. So I start off up here where it says song name. So I'm gonna call this song name La La. Let's just call it La La, like the Teletubbies. That's gonna be the song name. And then I click down here where it shows where I should go. So yeah, I do this next. Like I find out where I want to find my file. I'm gonna keep it the way it is because you know I already have it set. That's how you guys can put where you guys want to find your file, and your song. Excuse me. The next thing that I do is I keep the resolution, the sample rate, at least the way I keep it mostly default. And then right here where it says song length, it's not a big deal right now. You don't have to worry about changing it. Honestly, I normally just keep it at 5 because most songs do not pass 5. But if you guys want to make it longer, shorter, it all depends on you. But as of right now, like it's fine the way it is. You can change it to 10 obviously, and then there you go. I'm gonna keep it at 5 because I can still change it later, and I'll show you guys how. The BPM as well. You can change it right now, you can change it later, don't worry about it. All of this is still changeable even as you create the song. So don't worry about it. I'll get there right now. So I can just press okay. So up here it shows my song name, La La. What is it called? If you wanted to change the tempo, remember I did mention that you can change the tempo down here. You can make it faster, slower, however you decide. The timing right here, the metronome. If you want to add metronome, I recommend to add metronome just so that you know you're following the tempo. If not, like someone in my church taught me, and I should have known this being a drummer and all. Start with the drums. Always, whenever you start with the song, start with the drums so that way it follows the tempo. I promise you that at least for the first 3 songs that I wrote, I did not do that. The first songs I produced, my bad. I did not do that, and the songs did not match up. Like some moments it was faster, some moments it was slower, and it was like, what the heck is going on? Yeah, I screwed up big time around that time. So yeah, I'd recommend to always start off with the drums. First thing that you do, the very first thing that you do is you come over here to this side, not over here, because as you can tell, I tried right clicking, nothing happens over here. You right click over here and you write track. I already have it as vocals. I put it normally as white just because I'd rather keep it that way. You guys can change it whatever color you guys choose. And then right here, the input. You can have it input R, which is the second one, or the first one. I have mine's in L, so I keep it in L. Normally my R is guitar, but since I don't have my guitar connected, it's not really needed right now. So I keep it in L, and I press OK. Press OK. So there you go. Of course, it's not recording yet. I haven't started any of it. To record, you press this. You press this little red light. And right now I might be echoey. I don't know if it's echoey or not. No, actually, wait up. Let me connect actually my audio box. Okay, so audio box. Sorry. So right now I'm talking and it sounds a little echoey, and you can see it moving a little bit over here. That I'm talking. So what I do is I click that it stays over here, but it disappears down here. So like if I turn it on, it's back over here, and then I turn it off, it's gone. It just slowly fades away because I'm not using it no more. That's more for me to hear myself as well. I'd rather not. Like for example, if I just say like, you know, la 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 la, something like that, you know, just saying something. But anyways, I recorded that. What is it? And the way I recorded, as if you guys saw, I keep the red on, and then I click that. Make sure that if you change to like another vocal, make sure that one of them is off, because if you have both of them on, let me turn up that, then I will be like la 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 la, and then I messed up the other one. See, I press Control Z to erase everything I just did. Press it again, and then now we're back to one vocal. If I want to change the name of the vocals, I want to call it the intro. The intro to intro. Call it the intro. You know, I can call it whatever I choose to name it. Right. This I can lower it so that it's not as loud as it was, to make it higher and lower. Also, for those who just saw right now, I did go to Studio One, then I clicked Options. If I want to change the audio, like if I want it back to Windows, it's back to Windows. If I want it to my audio box, there's my audio box. You know, if I have any external thing, I used to use this Mini Panda thing. If I want to connect it and then add it back, I can do that, but I don't use it right now. So there's a lot of things, at least for the audio general location, all of that stuff. Like again, the time, like I showed you guys before, a lot. I would recommend to know this option just in case. Remember to press OK too, so that you can save it, but obviously I wasn't going to save anything there. So yeah, so that's how you create your audio. That's how you create all of that. You higher this, you lower it, however you feel. You want to do a loop, it's already up here for me. Before I had to click that, it said loop follow section, so I have to click that. If it doesn't pop out already for you guys gotta right click and then go to this, so you guys can find it up here. You gotta go up here, because down here nothing pops out, so it has to be right on top of this line over here. So I already have it set. If I wanted just to loop, let me press play. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. There you go. Oh shoot, I need to go back. There. See, just want to keep it going, so you cannot catch my last my last conversation, I mean. So that's how I can keep the loop going. Now as for up here is the mouse. You just move around, click on certain things, and over here is the split, the cut. You want to cut something out, you click that. This, you just click up here to erase it, and then this to mute or unmute, however you decide. At least from the top, that's what I mainly use, and whatever you decide to use. For these two, the ones that are blue, like highlighted blue helps figure out where this little line is at. So if I let it go and I turn that off, and I'm just waiting for it to pass through the screen, it's going to keep going, and I'm not going to follow through with it. It's going to disappear. But if I click it, it follows it. So whenever moves outside the page, it goes with it. But if I don't want it to do that, I can just do that as well. Like right now, it's all the way in the beginning, but if I want it back over there, I just follow it. And if I skip it, there you go. It follows it. This is so that it kind of it doesn't just go right now I'm able to cut it at any point. I can cut it all the way at the end. I can cut it at any point. Right here, it kind of just aims up, goes to these thicker lines that you guys can see, so that it can cut it easier. If you have that spot specifically. But if you have a more precise cut that you want to make, you take it off. On, off. I normally have it on, but a couple cuts I sometimes have to make it a more precise cut. Another thing that you can do is this right here, make it close up, further out, close up, further out, whatever you want to make it there. That's a big help, at least I would say. Another thing I would say right here, you guys want to see all your audio, you guys can press extra large to see it super huge. If not, you can do it minimal, where it's barely visible over here. I normally keep it at normal just because it's the usual one. Loops. So I did mention that whenever you do start with your music, or if you do start playing anything, start with the drums. The good thing is that the Studio One already gives you certain loops that you can use, and they each have different aspects. There's atmosphere, background noise, bass, bells, brass, drums. The drums, there's cymbals, kicks, all of this stuff. I can use a kick right now and put it right here. Press D to keep it following. If you guys don't want it the way it is, you guys can just bring it back a little, bring it forward, wherever you guys want to move it. If you want to move a bunch of them at the same time, you highlight it, and then you can move them all together at the same. Make sure that it's blue, and then you press D to keep it going like that. And then that's what you use for the kick. The snares right here, all of that. The drums are in pieces. There's also loops, whatever you decide to choose. And there's all of these options. There's vocals. I remember the first time I used this, I used it for a song called Merely Me. I tried it out. It worked. Try out whatever you guys decide. There's a lot of options. They also have chords. So if you're playing in a G and E, or just the chords that you guys are playing. So yeah, here it is, the texture. If you guys want to make it Arctic, you hear it. I don't even have to play it over here. Well, if you can hear it, I don't think you guys can hear it actually. But you guys can pause it right here, keep it in a loop, whatever you guys decide. It even tells you the seconds of how long it is. And yeah, for example, if I add it in, So anyways, I what I can do, and I found this neat trick that I now use, but you press Control Alt and you go to the end of the audio and you see that little clock, that little timer. You can move it to be faster. Like, you can change like the speed of it. The more you stretch it, the more slower it's gonna be. The shorter you make it, the faster it's gonna go, obviously. So that's how you guys can change it up. Just know that there are, how do you say, like certain audios that will not change. So this one right here, if you guys see this little chain right here, that means I cannot mess with the audio. So even if I think, like, you know, I'm stretching it but nothing happens, you know, like there's no audio in that, I cannot do what I do over here where I can stretch it out. Over here I can't. I can't do it over here, I can't do it over here because of the chain. So just know that when you guys see that, unless someone out there can tell me how to take it out, please do. But as of right now, I do not know how to do it. And yeah, if anyone knows, I would love to hear you guys' opinions. And yeah, just know that also you can search up the chords out here. So if I want to say like a G sharp, shows me all the G sharps that they have. If I don't want it, I just press X and I go back to loops, and there you go. It goes back to normal how it was. That's how you guys can use any of that stuff. If you guys have any files that you guys want to add, you guys can press files, you know, you guys can click any of this stuff, instruments, you know, like if you guys want to add more things. And just know that right now the reason why there's an S right here is because it's only that. I just want to hear that, and it mutes everything else. But if I take it off, everything's open at me, and then I can pick and choose what I want to mute and what I want to unmute, right? That's how you can use that. I'll be uploading more videos on this, like how to change up the audio a little bit to make it different. That was more of just an intro of how I start my music off. There's a lot more things I do, like the history. Like, I don't think I explained the history right here. You guys, if there was something that I deleted that I did not want to delete, I can go back and find it and be like, all right. Or if there's too much I added and I won't be like, yeah, I don't want all of that. There you go, I can do that. If not, I want it back, I can go back here and then have it all back, you know. Just know that when you get out of the page, it loses all the history. So before you get out the page, you got to make sure that you change it before then, because once you change it and then you come back to Studio One like as a new, it's gonna be all gone. So just know that once you do that, speaking of that, it's best to save as well, you know. Control S, save your stuff. It's right here. You don't want to press Control S. You want to now like finally make your audio like official. You press right here, export Mixdown. Right here is the name of the file. Obviously I don't want it as Mixdown, I want it as la, you know, I named it la. Oh, one more la, there you go, la. So right here, remember the duration. It's most likely going to be 5 minutes, but that's not the timing that I chose, or that as long as this song is, right? Most of it is going to be empty. So what I forgot to show you guys is I'm going to press cancel quickly. I go right here with a brick, like the Mario brick thing. I click it, then right here it says marker. The first one starts right here, then I'm going to find the other one, and it goes, I can put it all the way over here to stop it right there. That way I know it ends here, and then when I go back to what I was doing, it shows right here how long it is, 24 seconds. I press OK, and then it shows the audio. Right here, as you can tell, I went over the limit of the noise of the music, and I tend to do that a lot. If it does that, it's gonna say this. If an issue happened, nothing really bad happens here. You can keep it, you cannot keep it, however you decide. Normally I say yes, and then obviously it stays in my files, and then I have it here, right, and then I can hear it. It does work normally. You guys are able to hear your audio, listen to it, and all of that. If it feels like it's too loud and everything's like just vibrating, or like it sounds annoying, like too loud, you guys can lower it right here. Like I can press, you know, it's at 5, so I can put -5, so that the next time that I download it, then it's not gonna say anything. Like, see, it's not going to show it because I already I lowered it to the capacity that it was telling me to lower it, right? And this time the problem won't show. You see, it will just download automatically, and I'm already downloaded. There's the second version of it. I'll show you guys a quick audio that I tried out, like a song that I recently did, Atmosphere. You guys might hear that scratchy noise, or the noise that I was telling you guys about. I don't know if you guys can hear, but anyways, this is more or less of how I have my music set. I put it in tiny just so you guys can see it more. See, I have the ending right here. Have something muted because I didn't want it to pop out. Oh shoot, not extra large. What the freak is wrong with me? overview, you know, like if I want to show it all, like all of that is what I use. I'm not saying my music is great. There's still a lot more things that I did not cover, and I hope to cover it the next time. This is more just of an intro so you guys can see how I get everything started. Let me know if you guys have any questions, anything I can try to figure out for you guys. And yeah, let me know. Yeah, definitely, guys. Let me know if you have any questions. There's some stuff that I've learned to do throughout my time doing this for the past 2 years. Have a good one. God bless. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Bye.